Welcome back to Abu Dhabi, match 2 of the T10. Live from the Zayed Cricket Stadium. Team Abu Dhabi taking on the Bangla Tigers. We've seen a magnificent start to this tournament.
Thank you very much. We'll start with the toss for this match to the second on this opening day of the Abu Dhabi T10. We've got the match referee, Chris Broad, who's here to supervise, and the two captains, Faf du Plessis and Liam Livingstone. Here, the home captain will give it a flip.
Tails.
Tails is the call, and it is tails. Well done, Faf du Plessis. What are you going to do and why?
Yeah, we're going to have a bowl first. Obviously, I think everyone's going to try and do that right through this competition, so good start.
Faf du Plessis, he's won the toss, and he will bowl first.
The two very strong teams. The Tigers, who won the toss, they've elected to field, as is the way most teams do it. 21 out of the 28 games in the last T10 won by the team chasing. Phil Salt, his T20 career, 2,500 runs nearly in 111 matches, decent strike rate of 150.
Especially Sterling, he is real powerhouse, top of the order. Responsibility to get Team Abu Dhabi to a strong start.
T's to be crossed and dots to be eyed, as they say. And Luke Wood with the first ball. Good shape, good pace, and a single to start things off.
Well, he's nicked it, beautifully placed, and he's off the mark.
Oh, brilliantly played. Slightly short, not really banged in. So looked like he was trying to come down the wicket, but he's adjusted, swiveled, and pulled the ball 100 metres out of the ground. What a shot this is, Awais Shah.
Well, it's fair to say he's a pretty strong leg side player. Wow, what a shot. That has gone many a mile.
It's gone out the ground. Great reply from Wood. It's going to be a run out. Oh, brilliant from the bowler. Phil Salt looking for the single, but Luke Wood is at a Dream 11 game-changing moment from a Dream 11 game-changing bowler. And the bowler's followed through. The pick-up and throwing down the stumps. Brilliant from the bowler.
With running himself out, he's gone for 7. And Abu Dhabi are 12 for 1.
New man in, Liam Livingstone, skip up, Team Abu Dhabi. Oh, and hasn't he just down the wicket? Doesn't quite get to the pitch of it, but smashes it over Long off for 6. Nigel Long raises his hands in the air. Like you say, always carrying on where he's left off. A slower ball, beautifully picked, swatted over Long off.
Yeah, that's exactly what we've been talking about. Look at that follow through. It's got timing and power. James Faulkner's slower ball there.
Oh, here we go. This one's straight over mid-wicket in the slot, picked up beautifully. You heard the noise that made off the bat. Absolutely glorious.
Wow.
He knew from the second he hit it as well. The bowler knew, the batsman knew. Oh, and there he goes, gets his own back. Beautiful slower ball, the leg spinner. Livingstone goes for the big heave-ho over the leg side, but misses it altogether and loses the off bail.
Just played across the line. That's a happy Jimmy Faulkner end of Livingston. He goes for 14, 27 for 2, Abu Dhabi.
So the universe boss, Chris Gale, big smile and all. I'm looking forward to this, the shortest of formats, the most exciting of formats. And there's 4 more for Sterling, whipped off the legs. Just like this one, dribbles straight into the middle of the bat and lands 95 metres away. This is what we're talking about with Sterling, a huge blow over the leg side.
Well, he certainly knows where that one went, straight out of the screws. Look at that follow through, he just has a little look up, watches it sail into the stand.
And what he's trying to do again here, is this going to go all the way? Just short. Another remarkable shot from Sterling. Chris Gale, welcome to the T10, straight in the slot, opens his shoulders, down over deep mid-wicket for 6 runs.
Uh-oh, here we go. Chris Gale has smashed it out of the park. He's just starting to get warmed up.
And how are you going, Stuart Law? Are you coping?
Paul Farbrace, actually, Paul Farbrace. But yeah, look, I've got a great bunch in the team here, and they were extremely welcoming, treated me like everyone else. And I guess you just got to muck in these situations, and I've done exactly that. Appointment as well. They're very happy to see women in this game, so it's been fun so far.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Well, 6 more for Chris Gale. The misfield on the boundary, pretty harsh on the fielder. Wouldn't have been able to stop that going for 6 anyway. His momentum would have taken him over. But like you said, Oasis, just before we went downstairs, Universe Boss is starting to cut loose. Make that 74. This is over the offside this time. Stupendous play from Chris Gale. Bowl at that, Oasis, bowl at that.
Wow, great timing, great power. That's why that man.
Pretty happy with how things have started tonight. And will he be even happier? Is this going to go all the way as well? It is! So Paul Sterling brings up the 50 partnership in an emphatic fashion. 5 overs gone now. That score's right, ladies and gentlemen. Do not adjust your sets. 81 for 2.
There he goes again. Goes all the way. Another 6 for Team Abu Dhabi. Chris Gale on fire. Straight this time. Length. And a bit of deja vu. And again, over the boundary line. 6 number 10 for Team Abu Dhabi.
Length provided, and he's just standing still and hitting it out of the ground. It's a bombardment of 6s.
Using the pace. Doesn't have the legs, surely. Another monster 6 brings up the 100.
The pace on, and he just flipped it away, and it's carried all the way for 6. No stopping this. Round the wicket, but the result is the same. Pumped out of the ground.
Scores runs against every opposition. When he plays for Ireland, when he plays in third-party competitions, yet again showing his ability. Pace off the ball. Looking for the Yorker and doesn't get it right. Wow, this is sensational hitting. Offside and 4.
Well, that's a freebie, to say the least.
There he goes. And put down. Dear, oh dear, Case Ahmed. Bit shell-shocked. Bangla Tigers, evidence here. Clean him up. Hits the target this time. Belatedly getting a wicket.
Howell, and he kept it straight, he kept it in the stumps. It's the top of middle, but what an innings from Sterling. It's been a masterclass. 1 for 59 of just 23. 124 for 3.
Gone. Good response from Adana. Good reaction as well. And it's an important wicket for Bangla Tigers.
Pace off, he tries to ram this leg side, and a reaction catch. Overton going for 3. It's 134 for 4.
Gale goes and goes big. All the way for 6.
Don't think it was completely out of the middle, but boy.
Team Abu Dhabi, they finish their innings on 145 for 4. It rained 6s. Team Abu Dhabi hitting 13 of those in the innings. many of them coming off the bats of Paul Sterling and Christopher Henry Gale. They produced a partnership of 97 from 35. Sterling top scoring with his 59, and Chris Gill just short of another half century in this format.
Bangla Tigers, well, they went everywhere, but have a look at Udan on 2 overs, 14 and a wicket. Howell ended up with 1 for 20, and one made sure that it didn't go too far off. It's 145, is still a huge total.
Well, I tell you what, you're sitting at home as a youngster, just watch this, because this is going to take some doing if they're going to get to 146 in 10. Buff's out there, very, very capable. Of course he is. We've got Spicy out there. There he is, yes. And the Grenadines, Andre Fletcher hits a long one.
Yeah, well, they've certainly got the talent. They've got the players who can do it.
And so when you think about trying to chase and get the ball over the fence, I'm looking at it's a good 2.5, 3 metres at advertising Toblerone, as we like to call it, the cushion. Oh, Spicy! Not all of it, but a good chunk of it for 4.
Yeah, not the ideal start with the ball.
Ah! Fetch this! It's big!
Well, they moved the boundaries in a couple of metres from the T20 World Cup, but it wouldn't have mattered because this went way over the line. Fletcher gives himself room. We know this is how he plays. That front foot goes to the leg side. Like you say, Danny, welcome to the driving range. 6 iron, 2 putts for par.
Yeah, it's length. And no fielders out here. Nigel Long says, yep, that's 4 more.
Yeah, it's very, very hard defending this field on a good pitch with only 2 men out. Just stand and deliver. 1 bounce to the big boundary.
Gonski! Wonderful start for those in yellow, and Merchant DeLonge loved this against one of South Africa's greats.
Absolutely, he'll be delighted with this. When you're chasing a big total, you've got to take some risks. Faf du Plessis gives himself a bit of room, and he's gone with the wind.
Yeah, he's about 2 weeks too early on this one. Great stuff, great confidence from DeLonge. Faf is out of here for a duck, and it is 18 for 1 here. Up against Merchant DeLonge. Top edge, and boom, it's gone all the way. Here's 6 more.
Well, that's the problem with bowling sheer pace. You dig it in, someone swings and top edges it. It's going to fly. He is bowling with the breeze. It's just helping it out. Those huge shoulders of DeLonge go with that incredible tash. See this ball fly all the way for 6.
And next, please. Here's 6 more. What a great way to get rock and rolling from the Spiceman.
Stand and deliver. What a shot this is. Smoked it indeed. A little bit of a step down the wicket. Never looks at the ball. Keeps looking at the bowler. What are you looking at, pal? This has gone a country mile.
Ah, brilliant. The same retort that Faf got at the beginning of the over, Spiceman's got it again.
Brilliant, brilliant from DeLonge. Didn't worry about the big 6, didn't retaliate. Look at me all you like. You better watch the ball next time, pal. The middle stump's on the ground. That's right, I'm not looking at you either. So the Spiceman has gone for 24. 31 for 2.
Hazratullah Zaze, looking forward to him because we know that this fellow can strike it. Having a crack. Oh, 3rd one down. Could be all over in a hurry here. Charles has got to go now.
Absolutely, Livingstone is living the dream at the moment. He can bowl leg spin to the right-handers, off spin to the left, always taking it away, making himself worth his weight in gold. here we go. You see the leg spin, a good dip. Just grips slightly straight through. Takes the leg stump. The Tigers, they've had to go hard for this, sorry. And they've lost 3 wickets already with just 31 on the board. Johnson Charles gone for 7. Didn't quite manage it this time. That's short. That's pulled away. That's 4.
Now the difference too now. Overton dragged it down, and he's going to get a wicket, is he? Yes. Down the throat. Big side of the ground here at Zayed. And another one goes down for the Tigers.
Well, it's all going wrong for the Tigers. Forced to go for their shots. This one missed it into the deep. That's Farouk Mohammed. Very happy with the catch there. Number 99. So Will Jackson's got to go for 1. Score now 43 for 4.
Leg buys, it'll do. What Naveen's on about. Not even really appealing or anything. Wouldn't hit another set. That sounded very nice indeed, Darren Ganga.
Hello Danny, hello everyone. Some astronaut fuel required here in the innings. This might just be the over that they want. The Tigers they need a few boundaries to keep themselves in this game. At the moment, it's all Team Abu Dhabi.
Lovely bit of bottom hand, and it disappears downtown for 4 more.
You can tell what he's trying to do on that occasion. He was aiming Yorker cross seam as well. And ended up pitching it in the slot.
Sounded good. And is, isn't it? Oh, what a brilliant effort. That's Farouk again. Farouk Mohammed, who took a catch. I might just want to come upstairs here, do they? Paul Baldwin, just to check it. But I think he's saying it's all kosher and all good. Let's just have a look at this. It's going to be tight. Did he release it in time before stepping on the cushion? It's brilliant if he has. Farouk Mohammed with an eye all the way on it. Holds it there. Does he get rid of it? Does he? Oh, it's gone behind his back. I think you should just say, that's great, and he saved it. It's touch and go. Need another angle. Hello, DG, you've got younger eyes.
Very generous, Danny. We need another angle. Off the hand, before he touches the Toblerone, as you described it. Should see it now. I think he's done a really good job. Off.
I told you, listen to your elders. Oh, that's brilliant. Farouk, take a bow, son. He took a dive, he hit end over the boundary. Great stuff. He's saved 4 runs there, big time. And straight up and straight out. Easy as you like. I think Sterling under this one. And he's got 3 for. I know those batters smashed it everywhere, but who's in charge of player of the match?
Don't know. The match on Dinglanga holding a fast, full delivery, not allowing a lot of time. Just muscled it to Paul Sterling. Another wicket. Zazai has to go. It's now 71 for 5.
In white ball cricket. Oh, this is sweet. Beautifully picked up here from Benny Howell. He's joined now by James Franklin. Faulkner, rather. Straight up. Who wants it? In the night sky, they're never easy. Livingston himself takes a very good steepler, and suddenly the Tigers are 6 down.
And it's a 4 for Dilanga, who is bowled really well for Team Abu Dhabi. Nice and straight with pace, sometimes pace off the ball. And he's gotten the support of his field at this time. The captain, Andy Howell, goes for 15, 75 for 6.
Luke Wood is now out in the centre at number 8. And DeLunga has got 4 for 17. Half an over left. Has he got another one? Oh, he's my player of the match because I'm adjudicating it. Oh, brilliant. Eat your heart out there. Oh, I love it. Who gets a 5 for a T10? Honestly.
Mashant DeLunga gets one, the first of this edition of Abu Dhabi T10. Deservedly so, because he's done everything right in this innings. Still with 2 deliveries remaining in the over. You just might see a little bit more. Wicket of James Faulkner going without scoring. 75 for 7.
12 deliveries. Here's Livingston. And there's a beautiful drive straight for 6. Oh, what a sweet, sweet piece of timing from Yadana.
He hits a long ball. Oftentimes we've seen it in T20 cricket. Now doesn't have a lot of deliveries to play with.
Briggs with his left arm orthodox has been nicely flighted off the blade as well.
Will Jacks as well.
Yeah, done.
Clean him up. Briggs with a wicket to the end of the innings. Maybe his captain just priming him for other matches. The left arm spinner. Just the arm ball going on with the angle, swinging across the line. Udana on this occasion not making contact. And a little cameo coming to an end. 15 from 8 he goes. 104 for 8. An economical spell from Naveen ul Haq. None for 7 from his Team Abu Dhabi winning by 40 runs. Reflection of what transpired in the second match of the Abu Dhabi T10. Bangla Tigers chasing. 145 for 4, got to 105. Top scorer, Andre Fletcher, who played some crisp shots at the top of the innings, but got little support throughout the innings from his teammates.
And the bowling, well, has been a big standout here. 2 overs, 7 dots, 5 for 23 for Machant DeLunga. And Livingston got a wicket, so did Overton, and so did Briggs at the end. But our player of the match, Machant DeLunga, with 5 for 23, simply brilliant. Comfortable victory for Team Abu Dhabi. 145 for 4, thanks to Sterling and Gale. And in reply, the Tigers 105 for 8 in their 10. And so Fletcher, the standout, Zazai got a few, and so did Howell. But DeLunga, 5 for 23 with 7 dot balls and his dozen deliveries. Quite brilliant. Abu Dhabi by 40 runs here at Zayed Stadium.